COVID happens, us as an HVAC technician, we're essentials at that time, and we're doing everything, servicing the house, running the calls to offer the best quality services, particularly in improving the air quality inside your house.
Hey, it's Randy Bett here with Las Vegas Spotlights, and today we're joined by Ken Rockwell of Rockwell Brothers, and you may have heard of them several times here in the city. They're one of the most trusted names in the indoor air quality and HVAC business here in Las Vegas. So today we're going to ask Ken a few questions here. First of all, Ken, can you introduce yourself, and then we're going to get into your journey. So who are you?
Hey, okay. All right, my name is Ken, the owner of RB Rockwell Brothers, and I'm in the HVAC industry for 20 years now.
Perfect. So then if you've been around for 20 years, I had a question here. How did you get started, and then how did you move into this indoor air quality?
So I've been a technician for the last 15 years working for a different company. After COVID, decided to turn our own, and that's how the journey starts.
Perfect. So then, by the sounds of it, COVID was instrumental in a couple of things. You changed your business, which you're doing. When it started operating individually on your own business, and you also started on indoor air quality. So kind of take us through that journey there.
So what happened is, after COVID hit, when everybody has no work, us as an HVAC technician, we're essentials at that time. So we have to go to the house and do services. But what happened is, because everybody's staying home, and then the COVID happens, and everybody get infected with these viruses, and everybody stay home, and that's how the indoor air quality was focal point of our transition for our business.
I see. So then I wrote down here, was there any challenges in starting the business off from essentially scratch, but you had 15 years of experience?
Yes. The challenge is, because this is a two-man job between me and my brother, my business partner. So staffing is our issues and concern, because we have a big friends and family that support our business, and we're doing everything as far as doing the servicing the house, running the calls. And now we bring my wife, she's part of the team now, and then we bring one of my family members, which is my uncle. He helps us on the service side as well. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
That sounds great. So then there must have been a turning point where you started your business up here, and then you had COVID with the indoor air quality, and behind us we have a bunch of products here. Can you explain how you introduced these and why they're important for indoor air quality?
So before we opened the company, what I did is we did air duct cleaning. So basically we go to the house and we offer our services, just improving the air quality. And by then we're introduced with this product that we can actually improve the air quality inside your house, because most people here in Nevada, homeowners, their family are exposed or suffer with allergens.
So then what we're going to do is we'll do an explanation here later on in the video about the products that are behind us here right now. So journey-wise, I guess, what's going to happen in 2026 onward? What do you see the company doing?
So the company doing is, we're going to be serving the Valley. We're going to be serving mostly Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here to offer the best quality of our services, particularly in improving the air quality inside your house.
I think one of the things that we met the last time there, you talked about having a top quality product with the top service, right?
Yes.
And then obviously in your part would be the top follow-up. In other words, you only have top quality.
Yes, that's very important. We want to make it sure that we deliver the service and the quality of what customers are expecting. And us being an expert, we're here to deliver that.
Okay, now we're going to move on to indoor air quality specifically. And what I want to ask Ken was, there's 4 steps that I understand about indoor air quality here that you carry a homeowner through. So can you explain those 4 steps on, number 1, what you do, and then the importance of it?
So it's very important to have the system in your HVAC unit to be clean and serviced. So our first step is we offer a air duct cleaning. So air duct cleaning is a process that we clean all the ducting inside your house, because that's where all the dust, pet dander, a lot of allergens can build up throughout the years. And then after we clean that, so what we have here, every homeowner, we're using a 1-inch air filter, traditionally, that we change every 2 to 3 months or 30 days. So what happened is, as far as protecting your ductwork, they're not really doing a lot of best quality comes protecting your ducting. So what we offer is we have a 3-inch filter, if you can see. These are MERV 11 or MERV 13, and then the design, there's a 4 strips to provide good airflow, and this can last up to 6 to 8 months. And second, once the air goes to your system, we're gonna show you we have a dust-free light stick in here that protects your evaporator coil to make it sure that throughout the life of the system is going to be clean and sanitized, so we don't have a buildup. So it prevents from having more issues to air conditioning and more efficient system.
So then you've got it, you've changed the filter, you
Yes.
put in something that's more efficient.
Yes.
Then you're going to increase the efficiency of actually the cooling, the coils and everything,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Then what's the next step after that?
And of course, this device only for protection throughout your HVAC life of the system. But the biggest question is, how about the people inside your house,
Right.
especially your family, your kids, your mom and your dad? So what we have here is we have a purifier. So this purifier actually will be attached to your indoor system, which is your furnace or your evaporator coil. And this will provide some ionization and clean and sanitize your air. So as you can see, we mentioned about COVID, everybody gets sick, everybody contacted with this viruses. So if you're inside the house, quarantining your room, we breathe the same air, you're still gonna be infected with flu and viruses inside your house. So with this device, we have a third-party company that they actually did the test. It can kill 99.9% of all viruses, flus, and all the VOCs inside your house, that we can provide you the best quality of air also.
And the last time we met, I think this is important for you to listen in here, is that actually even just the odors from cooking and all those types of things, it can help that, right?
Yes, so of course, we Filipino, we love cooking, okay? You go to my mom's house, you can see that, hey, we know what you have last night because of the smell that lingering on our house. And some of us, we don't like that. So now we have a solution. We can get rid of that by having this purifier. Also, it can clean and sanitize your air. And with the technology that we have right now, is with those smart thermostat, we'll talk about that later, that we can attach to your system, so you don't have to do any maintenance on it, because everything, it's a smart technology.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. And I think the last time you also mentioned even as dust control itself can be done with this. Correct?
Yes, so I noticed in my house, all my family member has this device because we tested it first before we actually offer to our lovely customers. So what happened is, I noticed the dust, it's very not as much build up in the past, because what happened is when the ionization, it's doing its thing, it's not going to eliminate the dust, but it helps to bring the dust on the ground. And when you start cleaning up, you can have like less dust towards on it. Yeah.
Right, because I watched the demonstration video, and I think the biggest thing there was you don't have airborne dust.
Yes.
You have the dust will obviously settle on a desk or on the floor,
Yes.
but it gives you the opportunity to clean it up instead of breathing it.
Instead of breathing, and it doesn't allow to spread out throughout the house with this device. So most of our customers that love the product, the first thing they notice is like, I don't have to dust every week. Lessons, it's not spreading out throughout the house. Yes.
I see. So then we talked about it here. It says, what's unique about Las Vegas for air quality challenges versus somewhere else?
Yes, of course. Everything here in Vegas is not natural. If you can see, from all the plants and all the buildings that we have. So Vegas is a desert. When people move from different state, they notice they suffer with allergens, including me myself. That's why I did my research and involved with different companies, what product and solutions that we can offer to our customers to better the quality inside their house, especially dealing with allergens. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're on this podcast here right now talking to Ken. What about an individual homeowner that gets a hold of you? How do you, quote, educate or tell them more about this system? What do you do if you're walking into the house the first time?
So what we do is we market this to social media, to Facebook, to our website, and then we have a third-party company that helps us provide the product and services to our customers.
Because I noticed that what we have here is when I went onto these other websites here, that they actually had good demonstrations of what the product actually does. So if you're thinking about something like this with Ken and Rockwell Brothers here, all you have to do is really go to their websites and follow along with their videos, and they'll explain everything, even prior before Ken and the crew get over there. So that's really, really important. Now, I've got one other thing here right now. When you go out, do you notice that there's more customers wanting this since COVID, where there's been a demand for more indoor air quality?
Yes, we noticed that. I don't know if you notice it. All technology are adapting to this product, such as portable industry. On like you go to Best Buy, they make their own portable.
Right.
So most customers are aware about it, but they're not really aware like what are the best options out there. And then our product, very efficient, made here in America, and very effective, less maintenance for the homeowner.
I think one of the things you just talked about was the product being made here in America. It's not imported from somewhere else, so you can't buy it off of Alibaba or something like that.
Yes.
So it's really important. And you mentioned before about the smart automation, smart technology with the thermostats. Can you explain a little bit more about how that would affect all of the uses here?
So the good thing about our product is we have in the technology era now that we can control everything to our palm of our hand. So this device can connect to your cell phone through the thermostat that has an app that you can just control temperature. But take note, it's not only temperature that you're controlling, you can control the fan settings, which means that you can run the fan 15 minutes every hour, such as interval, so you can continuous cleaning and sanitizing your air, and you're not overworking your system. So it's very important to have that kind of technology also.
Right.
And here in Rockwell Brothers, we offer that.
Hey, it's great to get to know you even more here. Now, Ken, what sets Rockwell Brothers apart from all the other companies here in Las Vegas?
So that's a good question. What we different from other company is we just don't focus on air conditioning replacement or heating replacement. So it's very important that we have to improve the quality of the air inside your house. And as an expert, we're here to provide you top quality of service, top quality of product that we can improve the lives of our customers.
Right. So now you take a look at all the projects you've done, hundreds of them over the past 4, 5, 6 years. What's one of them that really stand out, or two of them that really stand out that made a difference?
One, while we're doing our service here in the valley, when we offer our purifier to our customers, because most customers not aware about it, the biggest thing that changed their life is they have a better air inside their house. What I mean by that is before they said the dust is not as bad as before, the smell, and they love the freshness of the air inside their house. And then if their kids have suffered with allergies, and that's the biggest thing that we're so proud that we actually help them improve that. And also they refer this to their families also. So we have to travel one time to California, in Clovis, California, to install one device, because two of her sister, we put 2 units in here, and we have to drive 8 hours just to install this. And we did it.
That's
because
awesome.
the customer loves the product.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you heard the commitment here, driving 8 hours to install this purifier because of how well it works. So that's a testimony that if you're in the neighborhood, whether you're a half an hour away from his location or 8 hours, you can get a hold of Ken and his brother here and they'll look after you. So that brings up the next question then. How do you balance this business that you're running here along with your family life? Well, we know businesses are busy.
Of course, we have to have a life. It's a family-owned business. My wife is part of the team. My brother is my business partner. And of course, every Friday, what we do is me and my family, we always go to dinner. So, for the whole entire week, at least we got to take a break and spend time with the family,
Yes, that's really important. That's really important. So for those of you out there that want to find a family man that owns a business, that really cares about yourselves and your indoor air quality and obviously heating and cooling there, get a hold of Ken and his brother here.